Hello, would you like to introduce yourself? And
Sure. Hi, my name is Bumi Olorunda. Um, yeah, that's my name.
and where were you originally before the Irawo?
Okay. So Irawo is the university hostel I stayed at when I was an undergraduate student at the University of Ibadan. Um, yeah.
And
That's
how?
it. It's a private university hostel, and I stayed there. It was different because I stayed there and I didn't stay in the hostels that were the university's hostels. So um, yeah, that's it. I stayed. It's located outside the university actually. So you have to walk perhaps about 7 minutes. I remember when I first moved there, I was told it's convenient because it's just a 7 minute walk to the university, and those words stuck. So afterwards, every time I needed to invite friends over, I was always telling them it's a 7 minute walk, even though sometimes it took a bit longer. But yeah.
And how did you find out about them originally?
Okay. Um, uh, I'd actually been going there for a bit already. As a kid, they used to run a boys' club where we basically only went to play football every weekend, and I actually didn't know. I knew they did a bit more serious stuff, but I didn't actually know it was a university hostel. Perhaps until when I was just about to get into university, and my dad kind of insisted that I went there, which I think was a good idea.
Okay. And how did the center improve your spiritual life?
Okay. Spiritual life in particular was I'd say the center improved. I guess the center's aims were to build you in all the aspects of one's life. So spiritual was one component, and it kind of insisted on building you in all the aspects of your life. I'll speak about spiritually. There's an oratory located in the center. They insisted. Well, we got told it was called an oratory and not a chapel because of the fact that you get to talk with God while you're there. But I guess for people who are it's an oratory for the Catholic faith. But even if you were not Catholic, you were usually encouraged to go there just to have a. I mean, you were encouraged to go there and also to make use of the how do you say the counseling services that the priest might offer, or anyone who was in an older position would offer. So many times if you were not Catholic, nobody was forced to do to use the chapel or to attend Catholic organized services. But if you yeah, but if you were going to be interested in yeah, but that was it pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. And so it sounds like there were retreats and other activities, at the center.
Yeah, there were retreats. Sometimes. So I'll also say something. So the place was run by the center. The Catholic aspect of the center was entrusted to Opus Dei, an organization in the Catholic Church. Yes, but that was just one component of the center, as I've mentioned as well, because it was majorly a university hostel and a university center, which yeah, so it was a residential center as well. So I lived there during my university years.
Okay. And so, what practical things, I guess, did you learn while there?
I'll say quite a few things. I mean, I lived there, and well, when I went there, I initially was the first. I was the youngest when I went there because I was the only first year student when I went there, and I think quite a few people had just moved out, also probably because they just graduated or something. And I was normally quite reserved, but then I was encouraged to talk quite a bit. I think people remember that I developed quite a bit of a sense of humor while I was there, and yeah, because when you talk with people from different parts of the world, which is the typical finding you have in the center, you get to learn how to restrain yourself sometimes in conversations, or how to not step on someone's toes, or basically, or sometimes just not decide to not talk at some point, or to allow other people to express themselves at some point. Yeah, and you also learn to I guess nicely disagree with people, yeah, without blowing up the house. That happened quite a bit.
Oh,
So that's one of the things. Basically, the kind of family atmosphere that was there, and nice conversations. Yeah, amongst other things.
I guess maybe one final question. But what do you remember most, or what do you miss most about the center?
Well, I guess something really good about the place is, I mean, everyone who stayed there has remained a good friend since. So it hasn't actually become a part of my past. It's still very much my present. So, for example, almost everyone I lived with there, other students and my seniors from there, there was always this. They were always very true friends. They were genuine friends, as they always used to say. So so I think it's somewhere I can always go back into and not appear as a stranger. And as well, and everyone else whom I'll be in touch with, who went there or happened to have gone there at some point, still has that same kind of relationship with you. So that was good.